too bright. Look at her eyes. Look up here. See? Look at the brush. Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup look inspired by my cat, Zyva. This is Zyva. She really doesn't like being surrounded by these lights, so getting those like few shots of her face. I'm worried about being able to get like a side by side at the end of this, basically is what I'm saying. My name is Alex. If you're new, go ahead and do me a favor and do the liking and subscribing and all those things if you want to. I would appreciate it. We're just gonna get into it. So I'm wearing my base makeup. I did a little live stream on TikTok, had fun chilling with you guys. And we're mostly gonna be focusing on the eyes, but I'm also gonna be doing blush, lips, highlight. Okay, so obviously, cat eye, you know what I mean? We're gonna be doing sort of a nice cat eye lift, kind of like sultry whatever, but I also kind of want to keep it a little bit undone, a little bit like not trying too hard, you know? So I'm actually going to start off with eyeliner. This is gonna be one of those looks that looks kind of crazy until we're done with it. So just keep that in mind. The first thing I'm gonna do before I go in with my eyeliner is just prime my eyelids with my e.l.f. Sheer Eye Primer. If you hear any distracting sounds, there's a dude skateboarding like right outside my window. So that's all that is. Okay, so my cat is mostly, she's got like browns. She's got browns going on. She's got some grays, there's a little bit of black. I'm gonna start off with the Revlon So Fierce eyeliner, vinyl eyeliner. This is in the shade Mighty Mocha, which is just like a really nice dark brown. I'm actually going to rim. I'm gonna put this all around my eye and my waterline. Why is it not going? All the way from the outer to the inner. I'm even gonna go on my inner upper rim. Oh, it's really hard to do. And then when I get to the outer corner, I'm just gonna kind of like pat. Now I'm gonna go in with a little pencil brush. I'm just gonna buff this away because I don't need that to be there. Okay, well, it's not gonna go anywhere, so we're gonna fix it later. And I'm just going to buff around the edges of that liner just to kind of soften around the edge. And then when I get to the outer corner, I'm just going to lightly pat and kind of drag this out. And this is just gonna like be a guide essentially for like the shape that we're gonna start creating. Bear with me, it's gonna look really messy to begin with, okay? I promise it won't stay this way. So I'm taking that line from my lower lash line and then just kind of like dragging it out and slightly up. So that's gonna be our base. This is our base. All right, I'm gonna go into my Hindash palette. I feel like these shades are legit my cat's fur colors, like 100%. So I'm probably gonna be going somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit closer to the gray. To start off, I'm just gonna go like right down the center. And I'm gonna start laying this in using my Refer 14 brush. And so I wanna look straight ahead into a mirror because what I want is, I want to create like the cat eye starting here. And I don't want it to get like too blown out up towards my brow. So I want to start here, and then I'm just going to bring it, push it into my crease. So I want the majority of that color here on the outer corner, kind of like meeting up with that wing that we created. And then I'm just going to push it into the crease. And then once I kind of like, I'm like, all right, I have that placement down, then I can kind of like tilt my head and look down so that it's a little easier to blend this out in kind of a sharp line. So placing that color down where I want the majority of the pigment, and then when I flatten my eyelid out, just kind of taking whatever's left over and just making sure that it's blended, and then sweeping it out, connecting it with that eyeliner. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to use that same color, but I'm going to use my Refer 28 brush, which is just like a little flat, I don't know what to call this, shader brush. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start it out here. So where I kind of, can you focus on my eye? Focus it here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it along the underside of my eye bag. So I'm not bringing it along my lash line. I'm bringing it underneath. And then as I get to the center, I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. But I'm leaving this area here nice and light. So I'm kind of accentuating my under eye, my lower eyelid. This whole look is kind of using my lower lash line as a guide. So buffing under here, softening, and then bringing it back up. Now I have quite a large lower lid situation going on, so I'm taking it right to like where my creases begin. You can keep this as tight to the lash line as you want. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like this dramatic, but I would suggest following your natural anatomy. It's probably going to be the most flattering. All right, I'm gonna take my e.l.f. flat eyeliner brush and I'm gonna pick up that same color. Now, if in here, I'm kind of gonna do a little bit of like that open inner corner that I kind of did for my Trixie Mattel look. So I'm not extending the inner corner up here. I'm just defining right here, kind of opening up this area so that my very inner corner looks a little lighter right there, see? And then I'm just gonna blend it into that crease. I'm gonna take that same shade on that same brush and I'm just gonna press it along my upper lash line. This isn't necessary, but I got sloppy with my eyeliner on the top. So I feel like I need to kind of build up that lash line a little bit so I can kind of hide the fact that I got sloppy. I'm actually gonna use that same brush and I'm gonna tap into Fathom right here. Press this really gently right against my lashes. Again, not necessary, but kind of thickens up the lash line and hides the messiness. Sometimes you gotta game time decision it, you know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna build up what I already have going on here a little bit. So I'm using that same brush and I'm tapping between Intra and Fathom right here. And I'm gonna place this just below the outer corner of my lower lash line. And I'm gonna buff it kind of between, like essentially into my crease, kind of between where I placed that blending shade until it meets up with the inner corner part, which I'm just going to intensify a little bit with those shades. Kind of doing the opposite, but like the same thing that I would do on my crease typically, just increasing the contrast. Now using that same Refer 28 brush, I'm gonna once again tap between Intra and Fathom, and I'm going to intensify the contrast on the upper lash line. So right out here, I just wanna make sure that I have balance between the top and the bottom. So I'm gonna gently buff that into my outer lash line, lightly blend this outward into kind of a soft wing, and then I'm gonna flatten my eye. And I'm not gonna take it like too far onto the lid. I just wanna make sure that I'm blending it into this crease a bit. Ooh, is that sick as fuck? Wow, I really like it, okay. Sometimes I like my makeup, sometimes. Same deal, blend onto the lash line. Dude, cats just know what's up, you know what I mean? I mean, not that they like chose their look or whatever, but it's a good one, is all I'm saying. Yeah, on my hot takes video, somebody was like, dogs have the best eyeliner. And I was like, bitch, cats have the best eyeliner. Definitely starting a war between cat and dog owners. All right, and then buffing gently into that crease, but like right in that crease. I'm not doing what I typically do. Like I usually take everything like up. I'm not doing that. Keeping it right in that crease. gonna grab my 14 brush that I started off with, and I'm just going to buff whatever is left over. I did this in one of my drugstore videos. Whatever is left over on the brush, I'm gonna buff all over the lid and kind of blend into what's around the edges. So I'm just softening this. I'm leaving it a little undone, but it looks so much more finished when it's blended. See? This looks just like kind of like a little too undone, like it's unfinished. This looks undone, but blended. I kind of want to add shimmer. Should we keep it matte? I just feel like my cat glows. You know what I mean? I just feel like she glows. I'm gonna go into the rest of the face before I finish off the eyes because I'm kind of like on the fence about whether or not I want to add some kind of a highlight to the eyes, and I think I'm gonna end up doing it, but we'll pretend that I'm indecisive right now. Okay, so for my blush, I'm gonna use L'Oreal True Match, this shade, whatever this is. What is this? Subtle Sable. I'm gonna use this because I feel like the color is just it. So I'm applying that with my Sigma Samantha tapered contour brush. I hope Sam is not upset that I'm not using this at all the way she intended. But it's such a good blush brush. And I'm gonna focus this right here, up high on the cheekbone. By the way, for my base, I used basically just like a tinted moisturizer. I kept everything, I used a serum concealer. You can kind of see like I've got dark circles coming through a little bit. I just wanted everything to look like undone and I don't give a fuck kind of way. I don't know. I just feel like that's my cat's attitude. She has the same attitude as me, so, you know. Now the blush and the lip are basically going to be inspired by her nose color, because obviously cat's nose, that's where that pink can come from, and hers is quite like orangey, kind of a little terracotta. That might be her at the door right now. Should we let her in? Little cameo from the girl herself. Okay, new favorite eye look, dude. Oh, come say hi. Come say hi. I know you hate it, but come say hi. Hi. You're gonna have to come say hi again at the end, because when I have the finished look on. She hates the lights. I know it's bright. All right, for my highlight, because I'm gonna highlight. What was I even playing at? I'm gonna use the new Enlighten highlight. This is from Rare Beauty. I'm gonna keep this intentional though. So I'm gonna hit the very tops of the cheekbones and kind of like an upward. God, it's so intense. Even when I don't want this highlight to be intense, it's intense. Woo! I swear Selena is like really trying to bring back 2016 and I'm not mad at it. I'm just gonna go over that a little bit with my blush. I'm gonna buff a little bit of that using my rougher 26 brush on like basically the outer part of my brow bone. I am gonna do the tip of my nose because I just started doing that again recently. And it's just so fucking cute, okay? It's cute. All right, I'm gonna use that same highlight to finish off my eyes. So I'm gonna grab my Rougher 03 brush. I'm gonna be very intentional with my inner corner, which usually I'm not. I'm gonna go just above. Ooh, that might be a lot. That's fine, we'll blend. I guess I'll just throw some down. Just above. I'm gonna wipe off my brush because that was a lot. And then just gonna blend this up a little bit and then kind of fill in that gap right here. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that and I'm gonna run it in this, right in the center of this light area of the gap. Kind of just lining just below my waterline right there to kind of make it pop a little bit more. And then going back to my 26 brush, I'm gonna do the same thing on the lid, just above the center of the eye. And then I'm just gonna pat it with my finger. So just like a little bit of a pop. Is this dope? Because I feel like it's dope. All right, I'm gonna curl my lashes, my rougher lash curler as always. And I'm gonna go in with a light coat of just my Buxom Extrovert mascara, and I'm gonna kind of pull my lashes. I'm gonna coat every lash, but I'm gonna pull them to the side a little bit. And I'm not using a waterproof mascara because I'm gonna go in with lashes. So I'm gonna go in with a light coat so that the rest of my lashes aren't like weighed down like crazy. And on my lower lash line, I'm gonna focus it kind of from like the center to the outer corner, pulling a little bit to the side so it's angled. All right, for my falsies, I'm gonna use these new lashes. These are from Velour Cosmetics. These are like little half lashes and they're in the style Johnny. And they're like pretty long and fluffy, but they're just half lashes. And I really like the idea of them. They've got a clear band too, which is always nice because they're like easier to work with. Okay, so they launched a lash glue too, so I'm gonna use that as well. Okay, and I'm gonna focus this on the very outer half. It's so annoying when you get like a little bit of lash glue in your tweezer or lash applicator or whatever, and then it just pulls your lash off when you put it down. It's so annoying. We're making Zyva really glam right now. I think she's gonna love it. All right, for my lips, I'm gonna be using Rare Beauty. So I'm gonna start off by lining them with Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in Wise. Then I'm gonna fill them in with also Rare Beauty. This is Elevate Matte Lip Cream. And then I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of contouring using Total Taupe from Makeup Forever. All right guys, here is the finished look up close. How's my lash application? Is it terrible? I feel like they've been so bad recently. I hope it's okay. I'm kind of obsessed. I feel like it's amazing. Let's go get the cat so we can compare. Where are you? She's upset because she's had a runny eye and I just had to like clean it a little bit. So she's looking very angry right now. And she was just drinking water. I disturbed her, so she wants to leave. Can you just show them your face, really, your beautiful little face really quick? No? You're that unhappy? All right, okay, you can go. You can go. A very unwilling participant in this video. This is my makeup tutorial, inspired by my cat. I like it a lot. I think it's really like super dope. Definitely channeling Zyva on her more glam, don't fuck with me days, you know? Which like, I would say today she's a little more scruffy, don't fuck with me. But it's fine, she's fab all the time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love this look. I think it's so chic and like mysterious. You can definitely wear it without the lashes for sure. I was kind of like hesitant on the lashes, but they are fun. I kind of wanted to give them a go. I do like them, but I kind of feel like I would like it a little bit better if it was just mascara. So that's just me. I hope you enjoyed, guys. I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are. Who has better eyeliner, cats or dogs? And I will be judging. Do me a favor, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe, turn on notifications, all the things. Appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to do a look inspired by Boo next. Boo, this is my boyfriend's cat, Boo. A look inspired by her. She's even worse around the lights though, so don't even, like, she's gonna be like this the whole time if I pick her up and show her to you, so. But I'll give it a shot. Yeah, whatever, I don't know. What's your feedback? Let me know. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.